we have created a simple contract and imported ERC720 on from ERC720 on from OpenZeppelin. Now we are going to use it to mint NFT. Here is our constructor, and here we have extended ERC720 on in our simple NFT contract. Okay, so now we are going to create another function for minting NFT. Okay, now we need to write function. This is the keyword to create a function in Solidity. Now, name of the function will be mint. One more time I'm going to say this: writing and speaking at the same time is not easy, therefore just forgive me if I made any mistake. The parameter of this contract will be address to, and the second parameter will be string, memory, and metadata URL. This metadata URL we are going to get from IPFS interplanetary file system, where we are going to upload images, and the URL we are going to use here to mint NFT. Okay, here we need to write another keyword. This function is going to be called from outside of this contract, therefore we are going to make it external function, external, and we need to return something from this function. The return type will be uint256. Now we need to create a variable in here, state variable. This is also type of uint256, and this is a private variable. The variable name will be s stand for state variable, s underscore next token ID. The very first token ID will be on, and from here we are going to implement increment by 1 in mint function. Okay, now let's create this. We need to mint increment token ID, then we need to return token ID. Okay, now let's call the function. Before that, let's store the variable this next token ID inside another variable, that is, and make sure the type is same, uint256, otherwise it won't copy the value of the variable. Okay, token ID will be s underscore next token ID. Now we are going to call the mint function. Before that, let me just return this, return token ID. We need to search for OpenZeppelin ERC720 on. It will take us to this link. From here we can see how the OpenZeppelin has been used. They have given us guide to use OpenZeppelin. This is constructing an ERC721 token contract. Okay, this is the same function as mint. Instead of mint, they have written it award item, game item. They have used this mint function. We are going to use the same. Once we are used to it, then we are going to use another function same as this, but that is save mint. Okay, and this is how they have incremented token ID, but we are going to increment the ID manually. Scroll down, and here you can see this GitHub page. Before going to GitHub, let me show you another thing. Okay, let me go to the GitHub. Here open Zeppelin contracts. From here go to contracts, from contracts go to token ERC720 on. This is the interface IERC720 on, and this is the contract. We are going to look for IERC720 on. Here are some of the function we need to use. We are going to use this function owner of. If you want to learn more about it, you can read the whole document from here and here as well. Okay, here is the function. Inside this contract we are going to use this function. They have already written the function. We are going to use it. Usage of this method is discouraged. Use save mint, but for now we are going to use mint. In another project hopefully we are going to use it. This is very much similar, but you can still stick with it. Okay, moreover we are going to use this owner of function. Here we are going to use that mint function underscore mint, and we need to pass to token ID. That's all. Now we need to increment the token ID is underscore next token ID plus plus. By using this increment operator we are going to increment next token ID by on, increment by on, okay. Okay, I have added some comments to. If you read those comments, it will be very easy to understand. Let me remove those unnecessary comments. Let me remove all of them. Now we are going to create a mapping. Mapping is same as object in JavaScript. If you are familiar with JavaScript, this might look familiar, but the syntax is little bit different. Okay, syntax will be mapping. Then we need to specify the type of key we are going to store. Okay, the type of key will be UN256 and value will be string. This metadata will be the value, and this token ID will be the key. Okay, and this is type of private variable. Now we need to name the variable. Let's keep it as underscore token metadata URLs. It will store multiple URL, therefore I just made it is plural. Okay, now after minting we need to do like this, is underscore token metadata URLs. From here we need to specify token ID, then metadata URL. It will be pointed to the correct metadata URL with this token ID. Let me just compile it, make sure everything works as expected. Yes, it's compiled successfully.